Hey, everyone that'll be listening to this. Hey. This is your girl, Libra Butterfly, coming to you from the Butterfly Queendom, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. So the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you darn like. As you've seen in my title, okay? This is about Mr. Anthony Mcneil. And I want to say congratulations! Yay! See, it's like this. I did one congratulations to him, a video about an hour ago, and I saw that it didn't upload. Imagine that. So since I felt like it was the forces coming against me to try to celebrate my friend, I said, well, I'm just going to come on and celebrate him like this, whether it just be me, a whole lot of people. However, I am so excited for him. And I can't believe he didn't tell me. It's like I was looking and I said, did I see him at 500? And I went back and looked at this video. I said, he is. Oh, my goodness. And then I looked on my community board and he shared what I posted today. So I was like, oh, my God, the only way you could do that is if you have 500. Duh. So I had to come on and tell Mr. Anthony Mcneil, who I affectionately called King. I am so happy for him. He deserves it. What's so funny, y'all? He actually wanted me to get it before him. He was like, we both was like at 400 and something. He was like, I want you to get yours. I can always get mine. And he just kept pressing. He was telling everybody to subscribe to Libra Butterfly, subscribe to Libra Butterfly. Go over and, and I was like, So, yeah. So let's do a little history, shall we? I'm taking y'all back down memory lane. So I know a lot of people's wondering, how did me and King become close or become friends? So just a brief history. I ain't gonna get into too much. Some of you all know that in 2020, one of my daughters rather, was murdered, right? And that was devastating. And I remember Anthony, aka King, telling me, I want you to focus on your family, yourself, whatever you got to do. I got this over here. I'm going to try to raise money financially to help you. So don't worry about this over here. I got this. You just heal, be there for your family and all this and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, thank you. Because, sometimes people, y'all, say they're going to be there for you and they don't, or it's with conditions. So, I was like, wow. But he really did. He actually, let everybody know. He put something on his YouTube channel, dedicating it to, my daughter, Jasmine. Any chat he went in or that he was cool with, he told them about, me and what happened to my daughter. And everything. He sent cash apps and anything that he collected, he sent, which is an honorable man. Because a lot of times people collect money for you and they keep it, you don't get all of it, but everything everybody sent, when they got to telling me, well, I sent this, he sent everything. And plus he sent more from himself. You see what I'm saying? So, I was like, this man didn't have to do this, he just didn't. So I was like, whoa, he's never threw it up in my face. He's never asked me for anything like that. It's just, we just got a true friendship, and I appreciate him so much. And then he found that I sing. I do a little something, something. I don't do nothing. Just a little something, something. So he heard me sing and he was like, I got a song for you. And I was like, oh, here we go. So, but when I heard it, it was actually for me. Like that is a song that I would have picked. I'm like, dang, so he gave me a song and everything. And, I mean, y'all, that's just my partner. That's my partner for real. And he's very intelligent, very intelligent. Um, I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on and on. Two of the things, one of the things him and my late husband had in contact. I mean, in him and my late husband had alike was that they both love to fish. They both love to fish. They love the water. So there used to be a conversation, that they would interact, about is fishing. Um, and so it's just, and I'm a car baby. I may not get into fishing, but I love cars. I love cars. I love engine. The faster, the better. I love old cars. I love motorcycles. Like I'm that type of girl. Like for real. Whenever the car show is here, I love it. Uh, let's see. So yeah, it's so much. It is so much, and I don't know if y'all have ever had a chance to go over to his on Anthony McNeil way, as I call it. Uh, go over and hear him when he's creating music, and he does sell his beats and everything. So I don't know how much you have to get with him on that, but he's legit. He is very much legit. Okay. Um, so, and then let me tell y'all what he's did with my new book. So, because of everything, because, okay, let me say this. He also was behind the scene, uh, getting a lot of looks and getting a lot of driving a lot of people to my books, right? And so I told him because he sold so many books of mine, that when this next book come out, which just came out, May the 2nd at Amazon. Anyway, I told him when that book come out, I was going to send him a copy for free and I was going to sign it. And I did. And he let me know yesterday, he said, I got my gift. He was so happy to finally have that book in his hands. And he was like, so can I promote it now? And I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yes. And just to see that he's excited for me, and he's excited to read it and promote it, it means a lot. It means a lot, And hey, Mimi. Hey, love. Stopping by to say hello tonight. Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I know. And that's why, yep. I hate 300. So yeah. But yeah, he's excited about reading the book. I think he's through because I think my this last book is 50 pages, if that. I think it's 50 pages, but I mean, I put as much as I could in there without going into a depression. And everybody is saying, man, that book, if they didn't know my husband, it's letting them know him, and all this and stuff. So I have some good feedback. I got some good reviews from it and everything. But just to see that my friend is excited for me, that's a friend. That's a friend. Because he could have been a butt, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, where's my copy? I can't wait to read my copy. And I'm going to press on and I'm going to let my book club know. And, all this and stuff. So I'm like, thank you. I don't take it for granted. Y'all, let me tell you something. It's one thing that my grandmother used to teach me. And she used to say, when people are nice, they don't have to be nice to you. And a lot of people take people's kindness for weakness. And they take it like, you supposed to do this. You supposed to do that. I ain't got to be nice to you. I don't have to show you no respect. I ain't got to do none of that. And that's real sad. That's sad. But you can't teach grown people. Me and Mimi was talking today, and my sister, I know she's not in here no more. She's on her way to Bible study. But I call her my sister from another mister. Her ain't real mamas. Um, and me and her was talking today, and she just, she gets me. She gets me. I'm gonna say it like that. She gets me. And I'm saying all this because it ties back into Mcneil. Um, and she was telling me, she was like, because I was like, what is it with me? And she said, let me tell you why. She said, let me tell you why some people act the way they do towards you. She said, because you have a good heart and people know you have a good heart and they play on your heart. She said, and you got to get to a point to where enough is enough, you know. And because, like I told y'all, when I love hard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love hard and everything. But today, something happened today. Something happened today, and I just, it's been a great day. It's been a great day. You know, it's been a great day. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. It's been a great day because I'm so grateful. I'm very grateful um, for just the people that God has placed in my life. Um, I'm grateful because these are real people, y'all. These are people who they don't like to see me down. They don't like to see me upset. They don't like to see me, they always have an encouraging word. They always love on me, and when you're a real person and you get that, you want to give it back. So I'm one of these people. I thrive off love. That's just me because I'm an angel. I'm an angel of light. I thrive off love, because that's next to God. God is love. And I can't force people who are dark hearted to thrive off love. And a lot of my time has been spent trying to, because the Bible says in order to have a friend, you have to show yourself friendly, right? And I always try to show people what a friend is. And sometimes I try to force that, because I'm like, can't you see when you got a friend in front of you? Can't you see, when you got somebody in your corner? Can't you see? Why don't it? Because in my mind, y'all, for real, because how I was raised, and I realize everybody wasn't raised like me, but how I was raised, when you have people like that, you hold on to them, you cherish them, you love them, you show them you love them, you appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? And everything. And then when I see people who don't understand that, I can't accept love. I don't even know what it really is, and it becomes too hard to love them. When I see that, it makes me sad. It just really makes me sad. And so that, today was an eye-awakening and eye-opening experience for me because I said a lot of times we focus our attention on those that we want to help, though, trying to show people, look, I'm here for you. Look, this, that, and the other, and I love you, and come on, get it together. Let's, come on, let's, and it seems like sometimes the more you give people, the more they take, and they never reciprocate. They just take it, and that leaves you empty. You know what I'm saying? It leaves you empty because you're giving out everything. And I realized I'm one person. Yeah, my heart is big and I have a lot of love, but I'm one person. And what I can't keep doing is giving my all, my heart, my understanding, my support to people that just don't care. They just really don't care. Like I said, some people feel in the back of their mind, this is what you're supposed to do, and then that's how they act towards me, like, yeah, and like this is what I was supposed to do. And it's like, no, it's no ands. No. So, Mimi just, like I said today, she was just like, sis, uh-uh, mm-mm. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. And I don't know why, but it's something the way she said it today that it got through to me. It really got through them, and it penetrated not just my heart. I mean, not just my mind, but my heart. And I was like, wow. And I know this, but sometimes, like I say, when sometimes when people love you, they're on the outside looking in, they can see things, and it's like, uh, uh. God has done too much in your life. You are too intelligent. You got too much going on for you, and all this and all that. No, no. And so I was like, dang, it really took somebody outside of me to say, cut your losses. Cut your losses and just love those that love you. So when I saw today that my friend has this 500 people or more, I was like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate him to the fullest today. So I can't throw him no party, but I just wanted him to know I appreciate him. I really do. I appreciate the man he carries himself to be and the man that he is. It's a lot of times that we see men, and they want to be treated as a man because they have a penis, but they don't act like a man. And I can honestly say he acts like a man. He carries himself like a man. He thinks like a man. He talks like a man. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm happy for him. And I just feel like this milestone that he's conquered, it's going to go a long way. And I'm not doing no more for him than what he's done for me. He's got videos over there for me, encouraging me and all this and stuff. So, that's why I tell everybody when, hey, Callie love, smooches. And that's why I tell everybody, when they, mention him and they ask me, is he your mod? No, he's not my mod. He's my friend. He's my friend. You know, um, that's all I can say about that. He just really is. And I believe in giving people their flowers where they yet live. If it's one thing that the death of my husband taught me is to make sure that you live in the moment, that you say things and do things that if the person go up out of here, you have no regrets. And I can honestly say I have no regrets. I have no regrets. I just don't, so wherever some people that you meet, sometimes they only there for a season. Sometimes the people are there for a reason. Some are temporary, some are there for the long haul. And you can't get temporary people mixed up with the long haul. You can't get seasonal people mixed up with reasonable people, like the people that start for you for a reason. Um, like I said, for me, like I said, for the deaths, the two main deaths that I had back to back, like I said, 2020, my daughter, 2021, my husband, I really had no time. To be honest, if you really want to know the truth about it, if you really want to know the truth, I really haven't grieved all the way out like people do. People have those grieving moments. I really haven't. I grieve in spurts, if it makes sense. I grieve in spurts. You know, um, Other than that, as far as just having like months that I just because I don't have that ministry. I don't have that ministry of sadness. I don't have that ministry of depression because like I said, the whole time I'm both of them was here. I treated them well. A lot of times people go through when they go through grief and stuff and they go through it in a bad way, it's because they wasn't happy on how they treated the person that's dead. You see what I'm saying? And I can honestly say I was a great husband I was a great wife to my husband, and he was an even greater husband to me. You know, was I perfect? Heck no. But he knew my imperfections and loved me anyway. And that's why I said, honey, he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. I promise you. you know. But I can honestly say I loved him to life. Loved him to life. So I have no sadness to where, oh, I should have did this. Oh, come back so I can make it right. Come back so I can do it. I don't have that. I don't have that because I did everything. I emptied everything with my mate. Everything. So I don't have that story. Even with my daughter, I gave my kids everything, all of me. And when I say everything, I ain't talking about riches and all that. I'm talking about what they need to be adults, the truth, unconditional love, everything, you know. So I don't have that. I don't have that. Oh my God, oh my baby, I need her to be here. Oh, because we got a lot of living to do, and I got so much more to give. No, I gave her everything, everything. So like I said, yeah, I get sad because she's no longer here, and that's my child, duh, you know. But as far as that grief, that real pit grief in your stomach because you know you didn't do them right, no, I don't have that testimony. It ain't my ministry. It ain't my ministry because honey, no, it's not. And I think that's why I'm healing as well as I am because I don't have that. I didn't mistreat them. I didn't mistreat them at all. So when somebody passed away and you know you were great to them and y'all learned each other and you got wisdom from them and they knew you loved them and all this and stuff, you don't go in a deep depression like that. You get depressed, don't get me wrong, but a real deep one like the woe is me type of depression and all that, no, you don't do all that because you know you did the best you could. You knew that you loved them unconditionally, and if it was anything that needed to be done, you did it. So I don't have that's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. So yeah. And so like I said, and then when I get with good friends, like I said, like Mr. Mcneil, you know, encouraging me, and if you need to talk, Doc, I'm here. Bounce some stuff off of me. My shoulders is big. I can take it, and just telling me, just don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. You're too intelligent. Put one foot in front of the other. Do this, do that. If you need me to help you, I'm here to help you. I got you. And really have my back. It says a lot. It says a lot. So I just had to, like I said, come on and, just say this, and yeah, just say this, y'all. We supposed to be doing something together on YouTube, so y'all stay tuned for that as well. Um, they done messed up. They don't let a real one get over 500. They don't let a real one get over 500. They messed up. This man, I'm going to tell you, this man, watch what he do. Y'all watch what he do with his channel. I'm telling y'all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I already see it. I already see it. When you get somebody who is so intelligent and has a vast variety of ways that they can do different things, man, man, I'm serious. So yeah, they don't messed around. Let a real OG get it. It's it's on and piss up, and this whenever he has to come out of his character to say something, just know something touched him that he don't like. He don't like the disrespect. Okay, we both love Mama Tita. Okay, we both love her, and we call her Auntie Melissa Scott. We both love them, and yeah, that's a surefire way to get him out of his character is to come for somebody he care for. Seriously, it ain't gonna happen. That and he's trying to be better, and I shout out to him for that. He's trying to be better, and I'm telling him he got to learn how to shake it a little bit. But he's like I said, he's a real man. He don't like that. He don't like it, and he gonna let you know I don't like that. Back up off her. you know. So, and a lot of people was like, it was so funny because, the other day when he got a character, my sissy, she texted me, she said, something's wrong with King. I said, oh Lord, I was in traffic. I'm like, let me pull over and see what is going on. Cause she said he's going out. And then I know that's not like him. Something bad must have happened. Cause other than that, he don't really let anything get to him like that. And so when I did tap in and I heard what was going on, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. He said he was cool. So he said he was cool. I got back on the road and said, I'll talk to you later. But I knew that was coming because, yeah, not Mama Tita. Mm-mm, not her. Anybody but her. Not her. You know. So, yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So, let me tell y'all last thing what happened with me today, and I'm out of here. So, yeah, King, once you listen to this, we got to talk. So text me what time to call you, or just call me, whatever. So, okay. Today, I took care of some business and all that. But my daughter started texting me, and we got a family text, family chat, and a family text. And she started texting in the family text, talking about that there was a mob of people outside of her office, and the news cameras was out there. And so I was like, what? So we all like, what? And this is my oldest child, period. She don't mess with nobody, okay? And so, okay, me trying to let her, because she's 35, me trying to let her deal with it and not be mother hen like I can be, okay? So I'm like, okay, are you okay? She said, yes, ma'am, I'm okay. She said they told us to stay in here, because she's a manager and she's got a regional manager that comes in. Ugh, can't stand this woman. Me and her gonna bump heads. Anywho, so and everything. So I just something didn't feel right. Something didn't feel right with me. So I said, do you need me? She said, no, ma'am. She said, but if I do, I'm gonna call you. I said, okay, like that. But it was something in her voice that just didn't set right with me. So after I took care of my other business, I just hopped right on the expressway, went to Louisville because I don't live in Louisville, but that's where she works. So I went to Louisville and pulled straight up in front of her job and text her, said, now I'm out here like that. And so she came out the door laughing. She said, Mama, I know you. I knew you was coming. She said, I knew you was coming. I said, my mama gonna come. Yeah, yeah. You talking about a mob outside and, they got cameras and all this and stuff. Yeah, I'm coming. I said, if your daddy was living, he would have beat me here. He was, wait a minute, I'm getting off work. I'm on my way, like that. So, y'all, it's just, we got to do better as people. We have to do better as people, And like I said, my daughter's 35 years old. She lives on her own. She pays her own bills. She works 2 jobs. She got a child that's a teenager, and everything. But still, that's my baby, you know. And I don't play about my kids. I do not play about my kids. I don't get in their business. I don't get in their relationships. None of that. The only time I step in is when I feel like they've been, like something done popped out. Then here I come. But other than that, I don't, because I feel like they need to take care of it themselves. I ain't one of them mothers that's all up in, my kids' relationships and all this and stuff. No, that's not me. That's not me at all. But that right there, I felt like I needed to put eyes on my child. I needed to go and make sure she was okay. And so that's what I did. Yes, and I was looking all doll faced and stuff and cute and got my dress on, my little sundress and everything. But I also had my Nikes on. Yeah, they have a better grip when you have to walk somebody. So yes, I had my Nikes on. I don't care what you say. Didn't know what I was walking into, so I had to put my Nikes on and get on up there, and that's what I did. So, anywho, I'm glad to say everything was okay. Everything was okay. But me and this regional manager, I'm gonna talk to her because she has sent my daughter to a location where these people are known to shoot people that knock on their door. She's a black female. and you sent her over there with no police help, no nothing. Okay, that was your first mistake. Your second mistake is you're coming down to her office and micromanaging like she don't know what she's doing and she taught you. See, that's your second mistake. Ain't gonna be no third. Ain't gonna be no third. Since you don't want to do your job, me and you gonna have a conversation. And I'm gonna let you know something happened to my child. You better watch out for me. And I mean that you can take it however you want to. But something happened to my child, I'm coming. And I mean that. So, hey, I ain't got no kids to give up. So I had 9 of them crumb snatchers. I actually was pregnant 10 times, had a miscarriage, had 9 kids, one's gone. I ain't trying to lose no more kids. None at all. So, anywho, but it took care of itself. I'm calm now. It took care of itself. And everything's good. Everything is good, you know. So yeah, just wanted to say that. So you all be blessed. I'm getting off of here. It's been 31 minutes, 35, 36, 37, whatever. I just really want to come on and talk about my friend. And I know it's going to piss people off. I don't care. It's my channel. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come on here. I do this for anybody I like. I do. Anybody I like that really has been there for me or whatever, that's there for me. Yeah, it's no big deal. I'll come on here. If I knew he was off today, I probably would have threw him a party. I would have threw him a YouTube party. We would have had the music and everything, but I think he had to work today. Let me see, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, he's at work today. So, I'm just like, I'm glad everything worked out for your daughter. Yeah, thank you. Um, so yeah, it just is what it is. Oh, the other good thing is, let me tell y'all, I didn't know my granddaughter, one of my granddaughters that's named after me affectionately, it's my baby. Her birthday, well, we're celebrating it this Saturday, and because I think is it Saturday or Sunday? I think her birthday's Sunday, but we're celebrating it Saturday. Anyway, her mom just sent me a picture. I didn't know that my little bitty granddaughter that's named after me, that'll be 10, I didn't know she was in fencing class, that she's taking up fencing. Where they dress in the white, they got the mask on and they got the swords and stuff. And today they had tournaments or whatever, and she got everybody today. She won out of 6 people. She beat everybody. Don't nobody else want to go against her in fencing. I was like, shut the front door. So this Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning, they having another fencing tournament that she's in. And I'm going to be setting my little plump, little cute self right there, cheering her on. Oh, yes, I am. I was like, dang, my grandkids, they surprised me, man. My kids surprised me, but my grandkids really surprised me because she's so much like me. My attributes is ridiculous. She's the cook of the family. She's only 9. She always want Nana. She calls me Nana. She always want Nana to teach her recipes, and to come and cook with her. She makes the best cup of coffee. Lord help. Child makes the best cup of coffee. Anywho, and I was into swords. Like I'm registered lethal sword person and knives. Like I'm registered in Kentucky as a knife and sword. What do they call that? I don't want to say expert, but we'll just use that word because it's another word they use here, meaning that a knife in somebody's hand that's not trained is just whatever. But a knife in somebody's hand who has trained as combat, you know what I'm saying? You have to be registered because my hands are lethal. They're considered lethal weapons. And I can use a sword with my eyes closed. I can use a sword like a knife. I can use a knife like a pencil. So I had to be registered. And so to see my granddaughter into fencing, I'm like, dang, man, it's just tripping me out because that's real close to swords and stuff. It's like, whoa. And I know some of y'all like swords. Yes, my father was a martial arts expert. He was a great grandmaster. He was also a real life ninja. He's been in movies. He's trained superstars. He trained celebrities. He used to fly to California all the time. He is one of those people that when they need you to go in another country and blend in and all of that and stuff and do survey data and see if there's any more POWs over there and all that. My dad did that. So yeah, each one of his kids, he taught a specialty. I just so happened to be the son he never had, even though I got brothers. You feel what I'm saying? And it's things that he taught me that he didn't teach everybody else. So, but we all got a specialty from him. He taught us all something. We all got some type of gift from him, and everything. And so, yeah, yeah, it just is what it is. So to see, and that's why I tell y'all my temples. Nah, I can't do for real. Nah, I let people say whatever they want to. I go, okay, all right. I can't afford to get my. I just can't. I can't. It's like okay, you know. So your granddaughter got it in her, honestly, from her great granddaddy. Yep, yep. It is basically sword fighting. Mm-hmm. Yep. So but yeah. So I'm gonna put a picture up of her probably on my board tonight so y'all can see her in her gear. She's looking all cute and stuff and everything. So I'm just excited about that. That's it. That's it. Because I got a lot of stuff going on that's great, but I can't speak about it yet. And yeah, I've been told to keep some things to myself. It's funny because people always pray for my downfall because jealousy runs real rapid and it's pitiful, but I don't begrudge anybody doing anything great, but people begrudge me doing stuff great, especially when they don't have nothing to do with them. They like, I dare her to try to, and I dare her to, and all this and stuff like that. So, it's a lot of things I keep to myself until it manifests or until I'm through with it. And I say, oh, by the way, I did, or I did this, I did that, different things like that. And yeah. Oh, I want to tell her so bad and I can't. I just can't. I just can't. Um oh, and shout out to you, uh Mr. Q Dog. Yeah, I got your message. Shout out to you. Um Let me see what else. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say. And oh, by the way, if y'all find a stool, let me tell you, my bed is so tall, y'all. I got a little thing that I bought from Amazon that I step on and climb in my bed, but I'm still too short to get up in my bed. So I have to step on it and then kind of jump up a little bit to get in my own bed, which is crazy. If y'all know any place that I can go get another one that a stand on, because they were out of the ones that I ordered, but that I can get like a little stool or something that I can stand on and help me get in and out of my bed, I would appreciate it. I have a queen size bed, but my bed is so high that it almost comes over my head. That's how tall the bed is. So it's right now it's up to my throat. It's up to my throat. So what do you say? Is that one of the twins? No, no. It's the one that's named after me. It's Cameron. She'll be 10. The twins are just 5. And Kaylin's 4. So the twins get start school. And like I told my daughter, make sure you put their other grandmother as the first contact, then put me. She cried. Her and her husband was rolling us. Now, seriously, these right here, when they got in trouble about something happened with them, me and Papa went. That we was the first on the list. Okay, so now the second set, you make sure his mama's first on the list, and then I come if she can't come. See, we have to share the responsibility. Because them twins are something else. They are something else. So, uh, Dang, it was a quick Bible study. Whoa. Girl, y'all must have got in there and prayed and then came out, didn't you? Honey, prayer work when nothing else will. I'm trying to tell you, try to told you. But I was giving you your flowers, Mimi. I was giving you your flowers, girl. Uh, I was saying that you was like protect your energy, and you was telling me to protect my energy and that God is doing too much in my life and all this other stuff, and you know that you always, pour into me and love on me and make sure I'm good. And I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted. See, I believe in giving people their flowers while they yet live. You feel what I'm saying? So, girl. So if you go back and listen to this, yes, I was talking about you, girl. So you and real mamas, because real mamas be tripping me out. She's like, listen. She breaks it down. She be like, wait a minute, listen. And she'll say, honey, and she'll break it down like a fraction. So I get it on both ends. I'm like, bull, 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 bull. For real. For footstool for. It's not gonna let me click it in the chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna let me click it in the chat. But yeah, Mimi, I'm mad at King. Not really, but I'm mad at King. He didn't tell me he had his 500. Shoot. Did you know he had his 500 yet? And it got my attention because he shared my community post. He was like uh something about Doc, a real one, and something else. So I was like, oh, how he shared that? And I was like, wait a minute. I said, did he have 500? I went over and I said, he got 500 now. Oh my good. I was so happy. I'm like, how in the French poodle? How in the French poodle? You didn't know either. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. I'm happy to get him. Yup. Mm-hmm. I love you too, sis, for real. Yeah, and real mamas too. You know what I like? That we all can be honest with each other. Even if it's hard, we can be honest with each other and still love each other. Cause I don't want no friends that can't be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't that tight. I ain't that tight. Don't see me here walking in front of a truck and tell me, oh girl, it's a bike coming up the street. Now tell me here come a truck, and if you don't get your butt out of the street, you're gonna get hit. So I appreciate that. I do. And then people forget sometimes tough love is still love. That's what they forget. Hey girl, hey Charlie. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, you listening and driving. Thank you. Yes, smooches to you. Your southern sayings have me hollering. Girl, I know I'm real southerner. All country down here in Kentucky. All down here in the Kentuckies. Girl, the bluegrass state. But yeah, so it's a mess. It's a mess. So it's just I know people say you can't meet people on here and have no real relationship with them, but yes, you can. Real knows real. Trust me, I've bumped into some fakes. But real knows real. And I just appreciate it. I really do. I told you. I think how God got my attention with you. Okay, thank you. I think how God got my attention with you, Mimi, is when you said, whatever you do, don't shut down. Because that is my MO. I shut down in a heartbeat. And when you said it, it touched my spirit. It did something to me. I'm like, dang, how she know that? So, you got to hear God when he speaks. Sometimes he uses the foolish things to confound the wise. And a lot of times, like I said, I don't want to miss any message that he has, any message. I don't ever want to miss it. And I don't want to miss a gift that he brings to me because he loves me so much. He's bringing a, who is that knocking on my door? Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's my son's dad shut the door. I was like, who? His dad shut the door. Well, y'all know it affectionately as DoorDash. What you get? Oh, okay. I don't want to. Whatever. I might have wanted a piece of a portion of a wing, but I don't want none. I'm going to eat my sushi. You don't want no sushi? Guess that was a no. Okay. Any chill, yeah. Yes, I got either sushi for tonight or uh I'm gonna fry me some miniature portobello mushrooms. And I would the way I fry them is like you fry your wings. They be so good. I put hot sauce on them when they come. Oh my gosh. They be so good. I tries to give myself a break from meat, you know. I got me some cantaloupe. I got me some watermelon. And what else did I get? I think it's it. Let me see. Cantaloupe, watermelon. I didn't know if I wanted the sushi today or tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna eat it tonight. And then tomorrow, just eat my fried mushrooms because I'm gonna make me some fried mushrooms. Drink plenty of water. Um, and that's spring water. Drink plenty of water. I had my second cup of coffee. I only do try if I don't never do more than 2 cups a day. Never. My body can't take that. You got to know your body. So my body can't take more than 2 cups a day. Um, what else? I took my vitamins. I took my herbs. Uh, my immune boosters. My uh, blood cleaners because I always try to keep my blood clean because it helps your liver functions and all this and stuff. Um, it's a whole lot. Like I said, it's a lot that goes into this, but I'd rather do that than be on anybody's medication. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, from the roast beef the other day, girl. Yes, and roast beef, them greens, and hot water cornbread. Everybody kept it. Now, I made the daggone cornbread, but everybody told me, girl, you know it's pancakes. I guess I should take that as a compliment. I said, y'all, it's hot water cornbread. It's pancakes. It's cornbread. I mean, everybody on Facebook kept on saying, dang, it look like pancakes. I'm like, yeah, it's cornbread though. You gotta teach me how to do that. Even my brother that just got out of penitentiary, he's like, sis, what's the recipe? So I sent him my recipe. Hopefully he'll do it correctly. So it was funny. Everybody kept on saying, it's like pancake. I said, yeah, but it's cornbread. It's not pancake. Daggone it. So yeah. I love to cook. I do. I really do love to cook. Um, let me see. Hey y'all. She's making me hungry. Yum. Hot water cornbread is so good. Yes. And my son mentioned it. He's like, Mom, we ain't no hot water cornbread in a minute. You can make some of that. I'm like, yeah. So I got in the kitchen and got to whipping it up. I had already picked my greens and all that stuff. Oh, them greens was thunder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's nothing like liking to cook and being able to cook at the same time. A lot of people like to cook, but some people can't cook. It's that's yeah. So, but I used to sit there and watch my grandmother and my aunties. They used to, be talking that stuff. I was seen and I heard. You feel what I'm saying? You sit there with the old people and they get to talking about people's kids. They used to telling you who can and how they can, and you be like, "Oh, I didn't know it was my cousin," but you better not say nothing because they'll realize you still in the room while they talking. So I used to say, "Can I peel?" They said, "Here, gal, here, here." They give me a potato and they said, "Peel it like this." And so they get so into their conversation. I'm still on that same potato, trying to peel it, listening to all that good gossip from them old people. I promise you, old people can gossip like nobody's business. Here, I'll be like, "Ooh, wee." So, but in the midst of that, y'all, that's how I learned how to cook. I was in there with, like I said, my grandmothers and my great aunties and stuff, and yeah. And then my daddy was a Renaissance man. He could do everything. He had a degree in interior decorating. He had a degree in that, y'all. Can you believe that? He was so good in decorating. They used his apartment for the brochure for the apartment complex. That's how bad this man was. Um, and the one recipe he passed down to me was how to make barbecue sauce from scratch. His barbecue sauce, oh my goodness. And I learned that gift. Do you hear me? So anytime they want barbecue sauce, I always say, okay, y'all go get some bottles of barbecue sauce. My family look at me, especially my husband when he was living, he would look at me like I said something wrong. I'm like, what's wrong? You ain't gonna make none. I'm like, y'all really want me to make? Yeah, mama, baby. We don't buy no bottle of barbecue sauce. Ever since you've been making it, we use yours. Come on, make it. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I make my own barbecue sauce, honey. And yeah, yep. I want to do that one day. I want us to, it's so much stuff I want to do with this channel. It really is. I do everything over here except beef. But it's so much I want to do with this channel. I am gonna have somebody come on with me, and those of you all who want to learn, it's gonna be two languages. One is gonna be Swahili, and the other one is gonna be Spanish. There's gonna be somebody I'm bringing on here who we're gonna learn their Spanish the correct way, not the way that America teach it, but we're gonna learn the correct way. If you want to, those that don't want to, that's fine. But I'll let everybody know. We're gonna start off. We're gonna learn how to when you in the store, because with all these shootings and stuff, y'all. Let me say this: with all these shootings and stuff, and most of the people, they're not even they don't even speak the English for real. Like this last one, he was a Mexican. And what if he was talking to somebody and you were in the store and he was telling them in his language or in his dialect that he was going to shoot up the store and he didn't know you knew that language? Just think how soon or how quick or whatever you could have got out of the way. I got the kids out of the school or whatever. We do ourselves a disadvantage when we don't know as much as we could. During the pandemic, that was a great time to learn a second language. This dude named VKC that belongs to the butterflies, he taught himself how to cook, and I thought that was wonderful. He said, he had nothing but time on his hand, and he taught himself how to cook. No, come on now. That's what I'm talking about. That's really good use of your time. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you. You said great idea. Thank you. But that's what. And we're gonna do some more stocks. We're gonna talk about stocks some more. I'm gonna have to get back with Mr. Dirk C and everything because I want him to come back over here and teach us a little bit more. TJ, the credit guy, we're gonna do the credit thing again because some people are now ready to get their credit in order. And also he's been doing a little bit more so he can help us, a little bit further how to write these letters to get our credit taken care of, and everything. Um, it's just a whole lot of things that we're going to do. Some things we've already done, but it's going to be more things that we do. And I just feel like one of the things that we need to learn is a second language. Now, my dad, he spoke 7 different languages and wrote 7 different languages. Like I said, he was a Renaissance man. So and my family's language is French. Now, when I was younger, I used to could speak a little French, but it's like when you don't use it, you lose it type of situation. And so I know some things in French. I don't know enough to get me by, you know. So that's also something that I want to do as well, is to learn that. Um, but right now, we need even blah, 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 blah. We either need to learn Vietnamese or Spanish, because those are both languages that's really taking over even in America. So that's something we'll be doing. And what else was I gonna say? I have another millionaire coming over. Yeah, I remember I had two millionaires come over to speak with y'all. I have another millionaire coming. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what that's about, but I do have another millionaire coming over here. So we got some good things lined up. We really do. We got some good things lined up that I don't just want this to be something I come and just kick it. I want it to be enlightening as well. Um, what else? Y'all know we did the movie thing once. Um, I'm all about health and getting your body right and getting your spirit right and getting your mind right. So I automatically do those things, right now. We do herbs and all this and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build the total body, because your body is not just one thing. Your body is not just uh, what you eat physically, like food wise. Your body is also what you take in mentally. Your body is also what you believe spiritually. Your body is also, it's your temple. You have to take care of your temple. And a lot of times your body's crying out because a lot of people don't take care of their temple. They just don't. A lot of people have low self-esteem, and they don't care what happens to them. They don't care. And their attitude is such, they don't care. And I know even with me, doing the shows that I do and all this and stuff, it's a lot of people don't even bother to even do it. But I can't focus on the ones that don't. I focus on the ones that want what I got. You're doing great things with your platform. Love your messages. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes. Meditation queen. Just a suggestion. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's another thing. Um, it's a content creator. I ain't gonna get into a whole bunch of who shot John, but it's the content creator who was dealing with some grief and depression. And I was listening, and part of me was like, should I say something? Because, I don't want, and I'm like, you know what? This is what I am. This is who I am. So it just is what it is. This is why I went to school. This is why, I studied all them theses and wrote them theses and studied all them books and all this crazy stuff. So let me help her out. And so, I told, she was looking for answers, and I told her, I said, look, I'm a therapist. I can suggest some things to you. I can't take you as a client, but I can suggest some things to you, and I'll send it to you in your email. And I did, I kept my word. And I asked her today, I just wanted to make sure. I asked today, did she get it? And she forgot she even, said anything to me about it. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look. I said, okay, and that's my only thing is that if you ask for help and God sends you help, do something with it. That's all I ask. And I understand because she's been depressed, so she didn't really um she wasn't really ready to look at it. And I get that. And that I get. There's been a whole lot of other people, who say they want help with this, that, and the other. And, I take my time and research. I kind of know in my head right off. If you tell me something's wrong with you, I can tell you right off what herb that'll help with that. That's how long I've been doing this. And but a lot of people, even when you tell them what to do, they still won't do it. They rather take $5 and $7 and go get a fast food meal than to take $5 or $7 and get a herb that's gonna help them, so where they don't need you. I mean, it's weird to me. It's weird. I never want to be in pain ever. So when somebody tell me, when I was in all this sciatica nerve pain and fibromyalgia pain and stuff like that. When people was telling me what to do, honey, who? I wasn't I? When them herbalists was telling me I was like, okay, let me just get into herbs. Let me study. And when I start finding out what works for me and what I need to do and this, that, and the other, and the two I need to take to do this, honey, who? I got to learn and start doing it. Because I don't like being in pain. See, that's not a payoff to me. I like being able to get up and move when I want to. I like to be able to get up and go. I like to be able to breathe without hurting, all that stuff. But a lot of people, they don't see it like that. Like I said, a lot of people, they just like something to have something to say because that's their payoff. That's their payoff. It's like a woe is me type of situation. I don't ever want to be like that. I don't ever want to be, seriously, I don't want to be like that. As I get older, and if I have to, that's different. But right now, I'm in my 50s, y'all. I'm 51. There's no way in the world my body should be where I have to use a cane, a crutch, a walker. No. And it all starts with your mouth. It all starts with what goes in your mouth. And people don't believe that. They like, it can't be. It ain't that simple. You don't understand what I went through. It ain't got nothing to do with what I eat. I guarantee you it got something to do with what you eat. If a person went on a 21-day no meat, no carbohydrates diet or lifestyle, like if they just eat fruits and vegetables for 21 days and drunk plenty of spring water, their whole body would reverse. Their youth would come in. They wouldn't be in pain. And all of that and stuff. I mean, but you have to be able to, you just have to be able to have that willpower. And a lot of people don't have that willpower. Let me see what you're saying. Do you recommend turmeric for influenza? Yes. Let me tell you what you do. I do this every day. That's why I'm not in pain. I'm glad you said that. I even got the turmeric gummies, but they don't work as much as what I'm going to tell you. What I do is I got turmeric, as a seasoning. I take some of that and put it in my cup. Put a little bit of pepper in it because pepper is what makes turmeric activate. Okay, that's what a lot of people don't know, black pepper. So I put a little bit of that in there with my turmeric. Okay, and I mix it in my coffee because I drink coffee every day. So I mix it in my coffee because it needs to be in something hot. And so I stir it up, honey, and drink it on down. And before you know it, you ain't got no pain. You can move and everything. That's the only thing outside of stuff I can't take, like ibuprofen, NSAIDs, all of that. I can't take that stuff. I can't take it. So every now and then, before I really start understanding turmeric, I would take one and it would last in my body for 2 days, but I couldn't keep taking it. So I'm like, this is not even going to help me because I can't keep taking them. And who wants to? So they'll mess up your kidneys and your liver. So I started looking into turmeric. You can even take turmeric and do a topical. That's what a lot of people don't know. You can use turmeric topical too. But turmeric is one heck of a thing to fight inflammation. It really, really is. And it works like it, when you take it, say if I was to take it right now, within like 15 minutes, that pain's gone. That pain's gone. It's better than any Percocet, any whatever you can use. It's gone. So yeah, I love talking about that. Yes. Let me see. Call me when you get off live. I need you to help me with something. Okay, no problem. This is true. I've done it. Are you done it too? Yeah. Not only that, y'all, but like I told y'all, that collided silver, y'all, that's some bad stuff. Collided silver, you can put that right on your joints. And that takes that soreness and that pain away like that. Just like that. Because that's what I used to. Are you welcome, love? That's what I used to put on my knees when my knees was hurting. And depending on the severity of my knees, I still put it on there. Like I put some in my hand, rub it on my knees. Honey, when I stand up, I don't feel none of that. Because what it does is penetrate your skin and goes inside. And honey, that colored silver is all that. And if y'all remember, that's some grandmama them talked about. That is all that. And it don't harm you. It don't harm you at all. So I'm going to order me another bottle because I'd rather have too much of that than not enough. You could take it in your mouth. You can put, like I said, put it everywhere. You can drop it in the eyes. Like if you have pink eye, it kills pink eye. Honey, who? Yeah, collective silver is all that. I want to try sea moss. What brand would you recommend, Queen? What you want is the sea moss that comes from Jamaica, or the sea moss that comes from uh, what's it? Some port of Mexico. And I can give you a couple of places. I take the pills. I don't do the gel because the gel didn't sit too well with my stomach. But I take the pills, and I get my pills from this place called hold on, I got them right here. It's called Double Wood. It's a company called Double Wood. Their stuff is all at. Their stuff is all at. So that's where I get mine. And they give you a lot in a bottle. They give you how many is in this bottle? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I gotta order some more. Okay, this average sea moss right here is 1,200 milligrams, and it's 180 capsules in here. Well, it was 180 capsules in here. So, yep, yep. Sea moss is and let me tell you what else. This is what a lot of people don't know about that. Okay, bladder rack. Bladder rack is something else that goes along with sea moss. Okay, it's like bladder rack removes some stuff. Sea moss puts it back. Okay, sea moss is made up of 102, well, out of 102 minerals that your body needs, sea moss is actually made up of 92. Okay, and that's not bad. So yeah, bladder rack is something that most people don't know about, and that's what goes along with sea moss. Usually, you can find them both together. You'll find something that says sea moss bladder rack or bladder rack sea moss, something of that nature, and most people get it like that. And wait a minute, I'm just gonna post this right here for you. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me post this. There you go. And you can also get bladderwrack in teas as well. Okay, that's the first part of it. Bladderwrack is on the screen. It's a form of kelp that has been used medically, for centuries. The main use of this herb has been for the stimulation of the thyroid gland as a treatment for obesity, cellulite. The high iodine content of the herb stimulates thyroid function, which boosts metabolism. It has a reputable reputation, in the relief of rheumatoid arthritis. See, it may be used both internal or external application for inflamed joints. Bladderwrack tea and bladderwrack powder available. So yeah, and it does a little bit more than that, but that's just a breakdown of it. Bladderwrack is all that. So if you look at it like this, sea moss puts the minerals back in. Bladderwrack takes what's bad out, and they work hand in hand. So if you can get both, it's good. Some people can tolerate sea moss more than they can bladderwrack. So there's some people don't have a problem with it altogether. So yeah, but I like I said, I ain't want to like to hurt. I don't. That's something me and my late husband had in common. Neither one of us wanted to hurt. We was like, whatever you can give me to stop me from hurting, come on, let's do this. So yeah, we both don't have me in no pain where I can only have a certain function in life, And what's that function to be in pain? If I'm in pain, it's either I'm asleep or in pain. What kind of mess is that? That's not even a quality of life, you know. And most of the stuff that they give you, all it does is make you go to sleep. That's it. Okay. Yeah, all they do is make you go to sleep. You don't know if you're out of pain or not. All you know is you had a good sleep. Because as soon as you come out of your sleep, you in pain again. So does it really go away or does it put you to sleep? You know. So yeah. So I'm like, okay. But yeah. So, it is what it is. And yeah. Again, you can go get the tea. You can get the bladderwrack tea. They have it in tea. Um, I was in the store today. They got all types of, I don't know if y'all have a Kroger or not. They got all types of tea. All types of tea. So even if you don't want to take no pills, get the tea. That's easy. And have a cup of tea a day, and it gets in your bloodstream. Now, here's the thing that people don't do, and then I'm going to get out for her. People feel like herbs don't work because they're not a quick fix. Okay. You took 30 years to tear your body up, and you want a herb to change you in 1 hour. Not going to happen. Plus, a herb is healing you, not masking it. Most medications are given to you to mask the symptoms to create a patient, to make you keep coming back, coming back, coming back. Herbs are here to help you, to help heal you. So it takes a little longer to line things back up the way that it's supposed to be. And a lot of people, they it's like they can't comprehend that. It's like, I don't get it. What do you mean? I even told everybody that if you get straight elderberry, elderberry helps with sciatica, it helps with HIV and AIDS, it helps with a whole lot of stuff. People, they still don't want to do that. They still like, it's just weird. It's weird, it's weird. And I'm gonna give you this for free. Check this out. So Vicks, what's it? Nasal rub, Vicks. Y'all know what I'm talking about, in the blue bottle. So every night when I'm going to bed, I take Vicks and rub it all on my face, up under my eyes, around my nose, all on my face, my forehead, and everything. I be shining like new money. My son's girlfriend thought I was sweating. She said, "Your mama bird sweat like crazy." I don't know why she don't sit in front of the fan. So he came upstairs. He said, "Mama, why are you sweating like?" I said, "Boy, that ain't no sweat. That's Vicks." He said, "Oh, okay." Y'all know Vicks is medicated, right? And think about it. It's medicated. It goes in your skin. It also can help your eyesight. When you have inflammation or buildup right up under your eyes, Vicks pulls that in. It takes your sinus cavities down where they don't swell and you have sinus infections bad and all this and stuff. Y'all, but I ain't no doctor. Let me say it like that. I can only tell y'all what works for me. And I've been doing this for a week now. I love it. I love it. I look, that is my night routine. You know how most people do their night routine? That's my night routine. After I wash my face and stuff before I get into bed, the last thing I do while I'm laying in the bed, I take some Vicks, rub it all over my face, have my little wet one right there, wash my hands off with my wet one, honey, and I go straight to sleep. And I'm breathing in that stuff at night, so it's keeping my air passages open. It's keeping my sinuses where they're supposed to be. Yes. So that was free. That was free. You'd be surprised how many uses Vicks has. You'd be surprised. Some people put it on their stomach and they wrap their stomach up with plastic wrap and they sweat. And it takes down the inflammation in their stomach, and the fat cells start to free up, and they boo boo them out, at times and all this, and they begin to lose inches. So, yeah. So I said, Lord, my next husband, God bless his heart. He gonna be like, baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, looking good for you, baby. Sexy, thank you, Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all know I'm crazy. So, but I'm gonna get out for here. I'm gonna text Mr. Mcneil, tell him I'm mad at him, and then tell him congratulations. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm mad at you. He'll be, what I do? And I'm gonna let him know. Then I'm gonna say, okay, anyway, congratulations. So you all be blessed. And y'all have a great night. Um, I don't I ain't even gonna say if I'm gonna be on tomorrow night, because hey, there I go. That's why I'm gonna stop that. Cause I always say I ain't coming on, and then I end up coming on. So just hey, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna try not to tomorrow and try to come on Friday. I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try. But anyway, you all have a blessed day. Thanks to everybody who came over and who will be listening to this. Thanks to my subbies. I appreciate you all so much. And Mimi, I got to make sure you get your wrench. I don't know what's up with your wrench. I think 300 still has his, but I got to get you yours. So I'm going to have to go into King's Live, find your name, and click on her so I can give you back your wrench. Because I don't know what's going on. Just like somebody said they didn't get a notification that I was coming on. I don't know, y'all. It's at a point now and it's like, okay, whatever, YouTube. Whatever. Hey, YouTube. No. Whatever, YouTube. So I don't care. So yeah, anyway, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody who's connected to me. I will try to put on my community board um if I'm gonna come live, I say think I'll be live today. So that way y'all know. Because I know at the spur of the moment it's kind of hard and I apologize for that. But just sometimes it just happens like it, and everything. So you all be blessed. And remember, if nobody told you you're intelligent, you are. If nobody told you they love you, I do. So it's sushi time, y'all. I'm gonna go and give me some sushi and drink me a little bit of tea. And I'm out. Have a good night. I'll call you, Mimi, as soon as I get my sushi. Bye bye.